Welcome to the Arclight Battery, your power source for all things Warcraft Rumble related. In today's video, we have patch notes finally, thanks to Arthi. Thanks, Arthi, for pointing them out. We're going to take a look at them and, I guess, react. I'm just going to look at them and tell you my thoughts, though, with you guys in chat, actually. So this is going to be fun. So let's just start at the top. Patch notes for Season 3 and Update 4.0.0. So, flown the new season, or into the new year with Season 3, featuring our newest Blackrock leader, Emperor Thaurissan, and 2 new emotes. Learn more about the new hot leader, Emperor Thaurissan. Already seen that. Last season's new mini chimera will now appear in the grid and various troop choice rewards. Okay. Please note that a larger update with improvements to the PvP modifiers will be arriving in a separate update early next week. Early next week? Okay. As a result, players will know some PvP modifiers changing shortly after the beginning of Season 3 in order to accommodate this new structure. Rest assured, any progress made this week before the changes occur will not be lost. Okay. War Chest. War Chest crests will no longer be immediately granted based on players' new honor after a season reset or re-earned for honor below that value. Instead, all War Chest rewards per 200 honor gain per family have been greatly increased. What does that mean? Yo, let's go. First vid, true. What does that actually mean? Does that mean that when our leaders reset to, like, 3k, we don't get points for below that? We have to climb higher than the 3 whatever before we get points again? At some point, that seems really hard for people to make gains. That's... Oh! Okay, if that's what it means, I have a really big problem with that. Because it's just another thing that Blizzard is doing to, like, address an issue that's not even an issue. They're just making their own system worse. We'll see. Honor range 0 to 1,000. 10. New crest for 200 honor is 100. I mean, at least it's a lot. Wait, but this... Okay, but it doesn't change. It's 100 across the board. So it doesn't matter how high you push. It means you're gaining honor evenly. That's... I mean, it's okay. It's just kind of dumb. They're addressing an issue. Like, who was complaining about this? Was anyone actually... I don't know. I don't mind them raising this. This is good. This helps out new players. This, where... Let's read it again. War Chest crest will no longer be immediately granted based on players' new honor after a season reset, or re-earned for honor below that value. Okay, so to me that reads, if your leader gets squished back down to, like, say 3,500 at a new season start, you don't get honor with it until you climb higher. And that's kind of dumb. Okay, January 24th, 2024, check out plenty of PvP improvements now with random maps and new enchant mod type. We've also increased War Chest point rewards from PvP honor and made some adjustments and fixes to troops, leaders, talents, and more. PvP improvement structural changes. Maps will now be selected at random when you match with an opponent, embrace the chaos, and keep things fresh. Yeah, we'll see about that. The previously rotating map modifier will be replaced with a new modifier type, enchants. The PvP experience will now be defined by a tower type, mod, and enchant, occurring on the existing 6-week rotation, offset 2 weeks from each other. Enchants evolve as the match progresses. The first enchant this season is collateral damage, which causes players' bases to take damage whenever a tower they control is captured. Oh goody, I'm not actually looking forward to that. That just sounds like everyone's going to have Execute in their deck, and the whole game is going to be about taking towers. Some existing mod types have been moved to the enchant category, with new mods arriving to take their place. Keep an eye out for a new mod, Bounty Hunt, later this season. Bounty Hunt awards players a bonus gold for every 5 enemy minis they kill. I really like this one. It just seems like they're going to punish you for playing Murk-Eye, though. Additional PvP improvements. PvP wins will now award 2 reward pips in players' daily rewards. Okay. PvP wins will now reroll green quests. Holy cow. That's actually so cool. I like that a lot. Players will earn slightly more honor if the leader being played is below the average honor of their top 3 leaders. That's super solid. That actually helps out a ton with, like, adjusting who you're actually playing and like players ELO, has fallen below that leader's peak honor for the current season. Okay, so there's like falling protection now. So if you lose a bunch of games in a row with the leader, it's easier to climb back up because it's below the peak of that leader's honor. That's cool. Has won several matches in a row and is considered to be on a win streak. That is awesome. Okay, these are things we did not know about. This right here, massive W. That's so cool. I love that. What does reroll really mean? If I do 20 quests a day anyway, can I now get 20 epic quests, or is it no different? I would imagine that every time you win a PvP game, your quest re-rolls, and it's not considered doing it. Now, it could re-roll to another green quest. That's kind of what I'm assuming. It just randomizes the quest again. But at some point, you'll hit a rare quest or an epic quest. But yeah, if you can get that many epic quests for doing PvP, I have all of my quests saved up. Can you imagine that? Having like, I don't know what the cap is of quests, but I got them in the bank. I'm ready to do them. I like those changes too, Golden Vortex. Treasure chests will now spawn 15 seconds after a match begins, rather than immediately, giving players some time to contest. I love that a ton. Resolved a rare situation where players would be silently matched with a ghost game and lose honor if they left the PvP queue before matching with another player. Yep, I hated this. This is a big issue, and it's awful. I'm glad they fixed it. Resolved a visual issue where minis would sometimes not appear to return to the tray if players decided not to deploy them after dragging them out of the tray. Okay? Can you link the news, please? Yes, I can. 300 is cap. Awesome. Rerolls your green quest. Just what it says. Yep. I think so too. Here is the news. Thank you to Arthi for pointing that out. Guilds. Players can now use their equipped emotes in guild chat. No way, that's cool. There should be another dot under here that says increases guild cap to 20, at least. That'd be nice. Arclight Surge. The Arclight Surge started pop-up will now only indicate the currently surging zones as intended. That's okay, fine. Grid. Mini info and talent info can now be viewed for relevant items in the grid. Good. Talents in the grid will now display the name of the mini they belong to. Fantastic. Seems like it will be a lot easier to climb with 3 leaders with the falling protection. Don't have to do 4. Yeah, I'm sure it'll still be safer to do 4, especially because if you play your 4th leader and you drop a couple games just to whatever reason, it'll be easier to climb back up with them. But yeah, it's definitely easier to climb with 3 now. I'll probably still do 4. There's a lot of relic information. Aegis of Battle should now cause critical striking minis to deal 2 times damage as intended. It was 3 times. Okay. Shadowblade's description has been updated to clarify how its bonus damage works. Cool. New relics have been added into the pool. Play some dungeons and try them out. Bloodlust defaults. Your minis gain Bloodlust below 50% health. Vanishing Powder. Your minis cast Smoke Bomb at 50% health, stealthing nearby allies. Escape Potion at 50% health. Your minis blink, teleporting backwards. Note, this relic is temporarily disabled while we address a bug. Okay. Absorption Drape. Spells leave behind a mana crystal, granting resist to the first ally who touches it. Okay, that's cool. Heart of Fire. On death, your minis leave behind a Heart of Fire, granting double damage on the next attack to the first ally that touches it. Soul Seeds. On death, your mini leaves behind a flower, healing the first ally that touches it. That's kind of cool. Leaders. Baron Rivendare. Baron Rivendare's passive skeletons will no longer spawn from under construction towers and meeting stones. I like that change a lot. That's awesome. Cairn Bloodhoof. Cairn should now retain Bloodlust after resurrecting via the Rebirth talent during Blood Spore surges. Okay, nice little bug fix. Emperor Tharsan now has the Bombard trait. Okay, perfect. Tyrion Forging. Divine Shield talent should now properly ignore damage from an enemy Drakkisath. Good. I've had my Tyrion die so many times over the past couple of days from Drakkisath. We'll see. This was supposed to have already been fixed. I think this got fixed like 2 patches ago, maybe 1 patch ago, and it wasn't fixed. So we'll see. Let's see. Anyone have a guild I can join? There are a couple people looking or advertising guilds on the last couple of my videos, I believe. But if you're not part of the community Discord, I would Google that and join that, or go to Reddit and find the link. It's a great place to look for guilds. Ooh, thank God, yes. Okay, troops. Ooh, we have some good changes, hopefully. Angry Chickens. Angry Chickens using the Walking Crate talent should no longer be immune to Polymorph. Didn't even know that was an issue. Angry chickens using the Walking Great talent should no longer be hit by ranged enemies below them while crossing a bridge. This is... This right here is the problem. Bridges are not designed well in this game. It's awful. Okay. Corehounds. Corehound's guard dog talent should now deal 50% extra damage as intended. It was 150% extra damage. Holy cow, okay. Null Brute. Pillage talent should now properly activate Sneed before greed bonus. Okay. Griffin Rider. Mighty Throw talent should no longer cause her to switch targets sporadically. Gotcha. Okay, so this was a bug that Griffin Rider was targeting whatever was closest. Okay, cool. Huntress. Huntress's Dardassian Steel talent should no longer grant her an unintended +1 range. That's a good fix. Safe Pilot. Using the Gnomish Cloaking Device talent will now properly attack while bloodlusted. Thank God. I actually had a game where this came up, and it mattered. I was trying to kill a Safe Pilot with whelp eggs, and it got bloodlusted, and could not kill my whelp eggs to blow up on the Safe Pilot to kill it and start taking the tower back, and the tower just constructed and full healed, and it was awful. Spiderlings and Plague Farmer have been given the elemental trait as intended due to their non-physical damage type. Awesome. Sounds great. Spells. Blizzard's Cold Snap talent should now properly stop enemy movement, even when the enemy has a speed buff. Okay, cool. Cheat Death Vampirism talent should now properly trigger when affected enemies deal damage to a boss. Thank God, I have been asking for that fix since beta, and they're finally getting around to it. Thank you. That means a lot. And then we have, of course, a treasure chest because of money. Okay, you know, it's a bunch of good fixes. It's not, I mean, they are things that we need. It's nice to get fixes to the game. We could get some balancing too. That'd be great. The new PvP adjustments are actually sick. This is awesome. I love all of this. Pretty good. Pretty solid. Pretty tame balance notes. Yeah, I wouldn't even call it balance. I would just call it bug fixes. Yeah, like you said, Golden Vortex, just bug fixes really. But this right here, this is what I'm excited about. That's awesome. I love that so much. Yeah. This I don't like. This is silly. It makes it seem like you don't get points, or you get punished for ending higher at the end of the season. Kind of a weird thing to do, but, you know, Blizzard will be Blizzard. Yeah. And that is the end of the patch notes. So, if you're on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it, and until next time, bye.